my dear students. So hope you all are doing well. So let's begin the class. Yes. So let's revise what we learned in the previous class. Yes, we learned about the fuels, different types of fuels and a quality of a good stove. Right? Yes. Now today we are going to learn about the continuation of this later topic. That is, we know that substances which produce heat when burning is called a fuel. But nowadays fuel are used in a large amount. Do you know in which all we are using the fuel? By running vehicles, right? Yes, by operating many terminal plants, many machines for industrial purposes. Then in the form of electrical devices also we are using a large amount of fuel. Yes? But what happens if you use a large amount of fuel? Exactly. There will be shortage in the fuel. There will be shortage of different sources of energy like heat energy, electrical energy and so on. Then due to the fuels, there will be atmospheric pollution also. It will create pollution to the atmosphere. So this all are the defects when we use the fuels in large amounts. So children, there are two types of energy sources, conventional energy and non-conventional energy sources. So what do you mean by that? We will explain now. Conventional energy sources means the energy sources which gets exhausted if you not use it properly. It will get wasted. It must be used in right amounts. For example, coal, petrol, kerosene and all, you have to use it in a right amount. Otherwise, if you use it plenty, we will waste it. So, the energy sources which gets exhausted if not used properly is called conventional sources. And what are non-conventional sources? Which is inexhaustible, which can be used or consumed at any time. It is plenty available in nature. For example, solar energy, wind energy, sea waves, etc. So this is the difference between the conventional and non-conventional energy sources. In conventional, you have to use it in a correct sense. Otherwise, it gets exhausted. And in non-conventional, it is inexhaustible fuel. That means it is plenty available for us in nature. So children, you might have seen that the newspaper reports of in your textbook there are 3 newspaper reports. Can you see children? Yes. What does it say? The solar panel replaces the International Space Research. ISRO launches the BESS which uses hydrogen as a fuel. And they talked about the wind pipes, windmills also. So do you know children which all are the energy we are getting from these sources? Exactly. From the solar panel we will get solar energy. From the windmill we will get wind energy. and the ISRO is launching a BESS that uses hydrogen as a gas. So we will get hydrogen also. So children, what you have to do means, where do we get this coal and petrol from? We told that they are conventional sources. Do you know what is fossil fuels means? Fossils means, children, the dead remains of plants and animals. See, there were living beings which has existed in the earth million years ago. So their remains have been buried deep under the earth, and this remains after million years, after a crore and all, more than million years, they converted into coal and petroleum. Do you know, from the remains of plant we will get coal. So that is why it is told that the coal and the petroleum must be used wisely. Do not waste it, because to produce another coal and petroleum it takes a million of years. So use it wisely. So this coal and petroleum are the remains of the plants and animals that have been buried deep under the soil million of years ago. And also children, there are many of the energy sources which is plenty available in nature. For example, biogas. Biogas is obtained from the waste of vegetable, kitchen waste, vegetables, then many other waste like cow dung, etc. So we can produce cooking gas with this biogas. Then geothermal energy, that is the heat produced within the earth. It is all natural. Then solar energy, wind energy, and so on. That's what I told you about the newspaper report. They are plenty available. They are inexhaustible energy sources. So can you see the picture, children? Do you know what it is? Yes, it's the solar panel. Have you seen this? Yes. It's a solar panel which converts the solar energy, that is sun's energy, into electricity. And it consists of solar cells, that means batteries. Solar cells which is arranged in a row. And it is in rectangular shape made up of silicon. So you know what is the advantage of this? It doesn't cause pollution. So there will be no environmental pollution, and it doesn't get exhausted also. It doesn't get wasted also. Whenever we need, we can use it. So the solar panel is seen in devices like calculator, then solar electric lamp, then solar cooker, solar heater, etc. Now next picture you look, children, what is it? Yes, it's a picture of a windmill. You can see the long blades of the windmill. What does windmill do? You know, these blades will rotate very fast. So as a result, they will produce wind energy. The wind energy will convert into electrical energy, and it will operate the generator, and thus we will get electricity. So here also there is no pollution. And the wind energy, whenever we need it, we can use this wind energy. So these are the advantages of the solar panel and wind energy. Windmill. So hope you have understood today's topic. Today we have discussed about the usage of fuel in large amounts. So we have to reduce it. We should not waste any of the fuels. Okay, and we learned about the two types of energy sources, conventional and non-conventional energy sources. Right? Yes. Then about solar panel and windmill. So hope you have understood this. Bye children.